All right, other questions? What is your question?
How does pollution affect the animals?
Well, actually, there's a reason why we used to keep canaries in a mine shaft, right? Because their respiratory system, actually, their metabolism is faster than ours. Therefore, things that affect them quicker than you'll see the result faster than you will with us, because they're processing the energy through their body faster. So when there's any kind of chemical that's going to bother their body, you're going to see it quicker with a bird than you will humans. So it can be an indicator that if you're seeing your bird having a problem, that could be an indicator that the pollution is actually causing you problems also. But yes, it'll affect them, not like it does us, but you'll just see it happen faster with them. Right? What is your question over here?
What do they eat and what do they drink?
That's a good question. Well, they mostly drink water. We do sometimes give them some fruit juice, but usually it's water. And they're mostly vegetarians. They eat nuts and seeds and fruits and vegetables. There are some species that do eat insects and small rodents, but for the most part, parrots are vegetarians. There are some of the smaller ones will actually eat little pebbles called gizzard stones, right? Because they'll eat several of these pebbles to help grind up the food that their gizzard is not strong enough to grind up on its own. So the pebbles will grind against each other and grind against that food, and it helps. It's kind of like chewing, right? Because they don't have teeth. The technical term for a gizzard stone is called a gastrolith. We have a pebble here, a gizzard stone. Would you like to see our pebble? Yeah? There we go. This is a gizzard stone out of a dinosaur. Alright, it's a hot gizzard stone out of a dinosaur. It's been sitting in the sun. Whew. Anyway, we know this is a gizzard stone because of little indentations on the surface. There's only one way they tell me that you get these kind of marks on a rock, this way. That's by being a gizzard stone. Plus we know it's a gizzard stone from a dinosaur because it was found near some dinosaur bones. So there's a pretty good chance this is an actual gizzard stone. Now think about that though. There are several of those rocks in that gizzard, right? That's a big gizzard. You could feed a family on gizzard for a month if you like gizzard. Right? We're going to have a look at this afterwards. Put it up here. Ooh, warm. Alright. Did you guys know we used to have parrots native to the United States? We had two species of parrots native to the United States. We had the Carolina parrot, which went extinct in the mid-1800s, which is a real shame because we had them in captivity. The last of their kind died in the Cincinnati Zoo. We had them in captivity, but we didn't breed them. They should have been easy to breed because they were close cousins to the sun conure right here. Anyway, then we had the thick-billed parrot. Used to live in Arizona, New Mexico. And they're no longer in Arizona, New Mexico, but there's 1,700 of them left in Mexico. They live high up in the mountains where it's cool enough for the pine forest to grow. We call them islands of the sky. In the 80s, they tried to put thick-billed parrots back into Arizona. Fish and Wildlife confiscated about 40 birds from private owners, turned them loose in Arizona, and within 2 weeks, most of them had been eaten by hawks. So we concluded from this that birds raised in captivity are not well suited for release projects because they had poor flocking skills and poor predator evasion skills. Well, interestingly enough, I have 25 birds that we fly every day. We've specially raised them and trained them to fly out here at the fairs like this. There are 18 of them flying around here today at the fair. And we fly them in Moab, Utah, where we have property. We turn them loose every morning about 8 o'clock in the morning. They spend the day hanging out, doing their own thing, until about 6 or 8 in the evening. Then we bring them in. Even in the wintertime when it's 10 degrees outside, they still want to go out and fly. Anyway, we've been doing this for about 5 years now. Guess how many we've lost to hawks? 0. The issue is not that they're raised in captivity. The issue is how they're raised, right? That was the problem with their conclusions from this project, is that they had no data on how the animals were actually raised, yet they concluded being raised in captivity was the problem. The issue is how they're raised, not that they're raised in captivity. But anyway, this has been bugging me for some 20 years now, so I'm going to try to correct this bad science. I've set up a non-profit organization called birdrecoveryinternational.com, or Bird Recovery International, and it's our goal to help biologists learn how to use a similar process to what we use with our birds to help put birds back in the wild. Now don't be taking them out, that's embezzling. Anyway, you can check track along, see how well we're doing with our project, you sign up for our newsletter. I have a sign-up sheet right here. You can sign up for the newsletter. You can also sign up online by going online to birdrecoveryinternational.com or arizonaparrot.com, and you can sign up for the newsletter that way. You'll also find a link to the Bird Recovery site on the libertywings.com website, and you can sign up that way. On the Liberty Wings website, you'll also find some fun videos of our birds flying around in Moab. We take them for hikes up the canyons and up to tops of big cliffs. We'll take them to the top of a 1,000-foot cliff and toss them off. They circle around out over this beautiful scenery, come back and land on our arms. It's really a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun than doing that with a dog. You do that with a dog, you get one shot at it. Gone. Anyway. All right. Anybody here want to hold and pet a parrot? Strange bunch. All right, so here's what we're going to do. First off, I want to say thanks for coming to the fair today. Thanks for sitting here with us. Hope you enjoy this kind of an educational formatted show here at the fair. If you like this kind of an educational show here at the fair, make sure you drop the fair office an email, let them know what you think. If you don't like this kind of a show here at the fair, don't bother the people in the office. All right, people want to hold and pet a parrot, make me a line right over here behind this sign, right here behind me. All right, so here's what's going to happen right here behind me, my other behind. There you go. What's going to happen is you get to hold the bird the pirate has, you get to pet the bird my volunteer has. You can pet the volunteer too, that's why she volunteered. It's a family event, so let's not turn it into a heavy petting zoo. Anyway, my first mate, the lovely Miss Demeanor, may come out here and help with the dollar bill trick. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, let me get some birds down here. Come here, Jack. People with cameras, you're welcome to take pictures. Just let me know. We'll turn them around so you can get a better picture. And if you do get a good shot, please post it to our Facebook page. We love seeing people's pictures on our Facebook page. You can see the address on the back of the ship. Oh, you were supposed to squeeze the bird. What you squeezing for? Well, why'd you do that? And Brad's going to help you do the dollar bill trick also. He's been really fun about helping people get good pictures of the birds doing the dollar bill trick. Oh, a 20, a heavy one. Oops, excuse me. Cool, thank you. That's a huge compliment, thank you. All right, go pet the white one. Go over there and pet the white one. Is she heavy? No. Is she getting heavier? No. How much do you think she weighs? If she's on your arm, you must have some idea how much she weighs. 100. Wow. You're pretty strong. All right, go pet the white one over there. How much do you think she weighs? All right, Jack. 60 pounds. Wow. I wonder how much that Thanksgiving turkey weighs. How much do you think she weighs? 60 pounds. Wow. All right, go pet the white one. How much do you think she weighs? 30 pounds. She's losing weight. All right, go pet the white one. How much do you think she weighs? 30 pounds. Wow. You get it? Give me two hands up like this. Two. Turn them over. Turn. In pirate, that means both. Two hands up like this. Nope, okay. All right, Jack. Sunflower seeds. Right, Jack. So how much do you think she weighs? About a pound? Okay. Lost a lot of weight, didn't she? All right, Jack. Well, she's a little heavier than a pound, but she's only 2.5 pounds, so great guess.